Hey tubers, welcome back for another adventure. As many of you know, I have no shortage of engines here. I literally have a little bit of everything. And as an example, let's take a look at this engine right here. So, I know it's a three-wheeler engine. If I looked around, I could probably find how many cc's it has. But what's more important to me is this serial number right here. See the TB05E. That's very, very important. And you want to write that down. Then you want to put that little dash in there and go with the, what is that, 2523587. So you want to write that down, and you can find out exactly what this engine is off of. Just give me 30 seconds here. Let's get a little bit, clean the lens up a little bit, make it easier for all of us to see. So I wrote down that serial number here, and to skip a little further ahead, I found out it's from a 1985 ATC 200S. How did I find that out? Well, it turns out somebody was nice enough to come up with the whole list, and I'll show you that in a second. But it was easy, right? Google, and you only Google TB05E and engine. And what you'll find is our friends from, where are they from? Our friends from three as in three, right? wheelerworld.com. Somebody went through the trouble of putting this whole list together for us. So this is the engine serial number, and that's the bike it goes on, the year of the bike. If you slide down to 2B5E down here, and then you slide over to the engine number, which is a 25, right? 2523, right? And you slide over, you can see nicely 1985 ATC 200S. For the three-wheelers, they're all on this list, and just in case nobody wants to use the Google, I'll just slide up this list nice and slow, and you guys could now decode your numbers. Luckily, and this is a big luckily, the Honda 185, the Honda ATC 200, they share most of the parts, so having the exact part number, year, stuff like that, not horrible. You know, you could get your parts. Where it could matter is, let's say you have this 200X in front of you and you're trying to make it all original, or you're trying to find out, you know, when somebody wants to sell it to you for $2,500 or whatever, if you want to find out it's all original, a lot of times having the ability to go through this and compare it to the frame markings really helps. What I just used this for was a quad. I have that TRX 250X engine in the shed. I showed that to you guys. So in that case, oh man, what's with this camera? She's going completely fog city here. I don't know. Is that better or worse? Seems to be getting worse as time is passing. Anyway, let me wrap this up quick before it completely fogs up. Anyway, so I Googled the TE13E That's the serial number here, TE13E, and you could kind of see the rest of it. And I was not able to find a nice list of stuff like this for American-made quads and motorcycles and all that. There's a wonderful list somebody compiled for all the stuff in Australia, but there's no such list for American-made stuff. But what I was able to do is, from poking around with the front of this, I was able to find a thread eventually that had this in it. And from that I was able to figure out that it was a 1991. So anyone could say, hey, just go out to the Google and Google your numbers. And if you're trying to put together something, or if you're trying to buy something that's a little bit more expensive, right? Let's say one wanted to completely bring this thing back. You would want to match up your engine and frame number to make sure that they go together. In my case, I was trying to do some research on the 91 250X motor, TRX 250X motor, to see if parts are interchangeable and how much of it is the same. And I'm seeing a lot of threads that say the 300E is basically the same engine except for electric start compared to kickstart and the displacement. So as you start messing around with those, I guess that means the head is probably the same. I'm not sure if the cylinder is the same. Yeah, I don't know if the whole top is the same, or if the head's the same and the cylinder's different, or what the story is. I think I have to take this camera and put it in a big box of rice or something until it dries out. It's been sitting out here for a few hours, and I think it's gotten moisturized on the inside, so I'm gonna have to take it in and get it dried out. Anyway, folks, I want to thank you all for watching and commenting and subscribing. Please remember to keep your feet down, keep your heads up, and get out there and enjoy all your days. If you liked this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you didn't, please tell me why. Bye now.